This is a test message.
Hello. Merry Christmas, everybody. Merry Christmas, my little babies, my little relaxers, my close personal Christmas friends. This is going to be my last stream before Christmas. After that, not till the day after. So, unofficial Christmas stream, maybe. Here's what I'm going to do. Hear that? You know what that is? That's a half gallon of nog, my dude. That's pure egg. It's pure egg in liquid form. No, that's not how you make eggnog. It's not just egg. It's not just a carton of egg. Although you can buy a carton of egg, I think. But every time I crack my egg today, in egging on game. Can you hear that? Max getting drunk? No, it's just regular eggnog. No, nothing alcoholic added to it. Just regular Knudsen eggnog. Season's greetings, it says. The very best. Grade A, pasteurized. Every time I crack my egg, I have to take a big gulp, a big swig of that nog. And I like eggnog, but at the end of this, maybe I won't like eggnog quite as much anymore. How many cracks? How many cracks do I get per stream when I play egg game? What, like 20? 30? Maybe not 30. Maybe 20 on average, but... I like eggnog, but you're supposed to sip it. It's very rich. You get just like a little glass of eggnog, you sip it for a while. You're not supposed to be taking big gulps. You're not supposed to swig. You're not supposed to swig nog. But I'm about to. And it's gonna be real weird. It's gonna be probably kinda gross. And maybe I'll hate eggnog forever after that. Or maybe I'll just be like, yeah, it's fine. I don't know. It's not gonna be like drinking mayonnaise or something. It won't be quite that bad. But, how is everybody doing? How do you guys feel? Are you in the holiday spirit yet? Are you feeling the holiday spirit flowing through you? Am I? I don't know about me. I'm not big into holidays, but... Christmas is a great one. It was the... You know, it was the standard of holidays when you were a kid. When you were a kid, there was no holiday better than Christmas. It was the best day of the year. You get to come downstairs, you see a big pile of presents all for you. You get to open them all up. That's great. You get to eat candy. Which you also do on Halloween. And when I got a little older, I did eventually start to like Halloween more. What's great about Halloween is... You know what? Never mind. Why should I talk about Halloween now? That would be kind of antithetical to this whole thing. So, it's Christmas. Anyway, let me tell you about Halloween, the real star of the show. No, I have to talk about Christmas today. That's what I have to do. Christmas is here, and so I think now would be appropriate, an appropriate time to launch into a diatribe about Halloween. No, I think not, love. I think not, love. What can I say about Christmas, then? It's also great. It's great when you're a kid. When you grow up, it's not quite as exciting anymore. But, when you were like 7, 8, 9 years old, God, Christmas was everything. You fucking loved it. If only. If only there could be a holiday for adults that makes you feel the way that Christmas made you feel when you were a kid. But I guess there isn't one. You just started streaming? I've been streaming for about 8 minutes, anyway. Max, I get to celebrate Christmas a day earlier? But would you want to? Would you want to do that? I don't know about that. If you're happy about it, then I'm happy for you. Let me smell this. Let me get a sniff. Yep, that's that smell. I'll start out with one little sip, just to wet my. Oh God, I'm spilling. Oh God! If you guys could see me right now, with eggnog running down my shirt. Oh, and all over my notebook. Oh, fuck off! I just wanted to wet my whistle. Just looking to wet my whistle. Well, now I have to go change my entire outfit. No, I'm joking. I'm not going to do that. Let me just wet my whistle. Come on. Yeah, that's good. That's not bad. I do like it. Egg boy wetted meself with eggnog. Wetted himself. I mean, it's all too appropriate. I do like eggnog. I just don't want to. You don't want to drink too much of it all at once. It's so rich. It's so flavorful. That's not the best way to enjoy it. You have to take it easy. You gotta pace yourself. With the eggnog, you pace yourself, but let's get into it. There you are, Relaxus. Either this is gonna be terrible, and I'm gonna hate it, and I'm gonna hate eggnog for the rest of my life, or I'm gonna realize that this is not so different. Why am I angry? There we go. Or I'm gonna realize that this was not like some kind of insurmountable task that I gave myself, and that ultimately it's probably fine, but we'll find out. I do like it. I do like it. I'm a fan. But we'll see. Of course, you know what I'm not a fan of is the fucking egg game. I hate this game. But I play it for you! Everything I do is for you. Everybody, please bow your heads and clasp your hands. You don't have to close your eyes, but if you feel it helps, go for it. Dear Relaxus, please help to relax us. Help us to sit back, unwind, unstress, decompress, breathe easy, hang loose, cool off, loosen up, and simmer down. Please bless us with mellow moods and chill vibes as we hang out, shoot the shit, and just straight kick it. Give us the strength to ignore politics, drama, and the tragedies of our modern world, and grant us the serenity to forgive those on social media who post things that make us triggered, upset, and emotionally compromised. And as always, help me to wish harmony to those who wish harm on me. Amen. Let's finish off our prayer by doing some square breathing. This is when you inhale and outhale at similar intervals, and yes, I know I just said outhale. We're going to breathe in through our nose and out through our mouth, and we're going to do a count of 8. If you can't breathe through your nose, using your mouth is fine, too. A lot of people can't breathe through their nose, but you can get better at it over time if you practice. And it's better, I think it's healthier for you in a couple different ways. Starting off in through the nose. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And out through the mouth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Once more, in through the nose. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And out through the mouth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Much better. How loud do we want to... What do I usually do for egg game? Probably -10, right? Yeah. Turn that text off. You guys want goofball off or on? How are we feeling on goofball today? Time for drunken mayhem? There's no alcohol in this nog. This is alcohol-free nog. You guys want them on? Okay. Ask and ye shall receive. You get them on. Ask and ye shall receive goofball. We want egg. We want egg. Made with unity. Made with unity. That's bad, I think. Oh boy, here we go. More torture for Max. Time for Max to be tortured with egg game yet again. Me, 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 me. Oh god. No. Oh, that horrible, horrible title. This is gonna be agony. It always is. Do I have the right profile? I do. But I made a promise. I said I would play for you guys. You guys want... Every time I play egg game, you guys are just like, we want more. More egg, more egg, more egg. And I'm like, yeah? Yeah, you love that egg, huh? Yeah, you like that egg. Let me in. Come on. Up we go. Now, where was I? What was I up to? I have not practiced. Last week, last Monday, I got some practice in on Sunday, the day before. Today, I'm going on no practice. And that means this is going to be extra terrible. No, no, no! Oh. No, where am I going? No. No, slip through a crack. Right there. That's swig number 1. Call my drone back. I should just leave the cap off. But the problem is, if I leave the cap off, I'm afraid I'm gonna knock it over and I'm gonna spill nog all over the ground. Oh, big gulp. So I can't do that. You make one more self-deprecating tweet, I'm gonna find you. Have I tweeted something self-deprecated recently? Self-deprecating? Deprecated? I haven't tweeted in... What was my most recent tweet? Somebody go on Twitter, tell me what my most recent tweet was. Or don't, if you don't care, and I don't care, so don't bother, but... My self-deprecating tweets! I'm sure I've made a few in my day, I just don't know about recently. Oh my god, it takes forever to get back up. Come on, let me off. Time to lock in. Unless I want to drink this whole fucking half-gallon of nog in one sitting. God, I'm at 38 cracks. That means oh no. The last time I streamed this, at one point I was at 100 cracks. So that means that the last stream I did, was at least 37 cracks, if not more. I'm gonna have to take 37 gulps of nog today, if not more. Good golly, Miss Molly. Why do I torture myself?
I'm gonna, I'm eggnogging all over.
Don't you start eggnogging all over. Don't you do it, son. Son, you don't want to nog. You don't want to squirt your nog. You really don't want to squirt your nog, son. You keep that mess inside. No more self-deprecating tweets, huh? But everybody knows I am the king of self-deprecating humor. Oh, this part. Fuck this part. I can't do this shit. I can't even... It's too thin. It's too thin to roll that way. Especially with my wobble. Especially when I got my wobbling going. Right there. I thought you guys loved my self-deprecating humor. I thought you liked that I can laugh at myself. You want me to be one of those jerks who takes himself so damn seriously, never says anything bad about it, it's just very, very self-aggrandizing, egotistical, narcissistic? No, I would rather be humble. That ain't me. That ain't me. No, no, oh! Okay. Ugh. It's gulp number 2. No! I have to remember to start actively avoiding them, or it's just gonna keep happening. Oh, Max, you're on the good list or the naughty list? Naughty or good list? Ugh. I don't know, I think Santa's gonna have to make a third list for me. Gonna have to be on neutral. You have to avoid cracking yourself. Because every time you get cracked, you're just gonna have to gulp that nog again. Please don't make yourself sick. Hey, you know what they say? Pain is temporary, film is forever. Or in this case, pain is temporary, VODs are forever. Pain is temporary, VODs are forever. Max, you're the best. Which Simpsons would you kill? What? Max, is that right? Max, you're the best. Which Simpsons would you kill?
'Tis the season, Max. We only get 30 sweet, noggy days. Then the government takes it away again.
That's true. What is that line from? That sounds familiar. I don't remember what that's from, though. That could be from The Simpsons, I guess. Clean. Clean. Answer the question, which Simpsons would you kill? Does it have to be a member of the immediate family? Or just any Simpsons character? No, 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 God. Okay. Gulp number 4. Ugh. To the person who put that hypothetical to me, can you expand upon that, please? Are we talking immediate family, or just anyone on the show whose last name is Simpson? Or just any Simpsons character whatsoever, even a character who's not a Simpson? If I just go right up there. Yeah. No, no! Oh, I can't do this. This was a bad idea. I can't really do this. I didn't think I was going to be cracking this much, and now I'm stuck. Now I'm stuck in the A. Now I'm stuck in the A-hole. I'm the A-hole. Oh my god. There we go. Gulp number 5. I think that was 5 anyway. Don't you hate when you get an egg stuck in your A-hole? Typical. I guess I would kill Grandpa because he's old, so he's had a good life. You know? You don't want to kill the Maggie, you don't want to kill the Lisa, you don't want to kill the Bart. They've got so much of their life ahead of them. Hi Max, I love you. How much for a sketchy of me, you, Sans Undertale, Tenna, and Charlie Dompler in a blunt rotation? That's gonna run you something big, because that's a lot of characters there. But I could do it. If you don't mind paying out the wazoo. Careful. Ugh. Too much dog already. I might have to switch to smaller sips. Go, 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 go. Come on, come on. Ah. God, it's hot in here. Sitting in a room. Sitting in a hot room drinking eggnog. Playing egg video game. This is hell. This is truly hell. Ooh, careful! This stupid nog rule. Now I'm like extra invested in making sure that I do a good job and trying to avoid falling. God, coming to grumpy face. Stop, 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 no, stop, stop, stop. Okay. Now, what do I typically do here? I'm addicted to eggnog, guys. You might have to OD on eggnog to try to beat your addiction that way. Just drink so much eggnog that you'll never want to drink it ever again. That's going to be me by the end of this. I'll tell you that for free. Max, are you excited for Christmas? It's not really, but I think I am going to go see the new SpongeBob movie tomorrow, and I am excited for that. Oh, how do I do? How do I do? Oh, God. This is so unfair. Could just try to gun it. I think I got across this once, and the way that I did it was I went sideways, and I went really slow. I did the sideways roll. But that's... I don't even know if I can align myself correctly like that. And the path, the bridge is so narrow that if I try to go down it by just rolling forward, I'll probably wobble off of it. But also, I can try both ways. Let's try straight first. Okay, that was good. That was good. Okay, that's fine. And now this shit. I get on the lamp, the swinging lamp. Oh, this is gonna be miserable. I ride it like so. I get on. No. No, God! No, how the fart do you do that? Oh my God. Egg swig number 6. Oh, that was too much. Oh, that was too much. That was close, though. Cracks 143. Does Wolfo wear shirts or any outfits? Nah. My mom sent me a, like some kind of a teddy bear costume, and I put it on him once. I put it on him for like 30 seconds while I just took a couple photos of him. And he looked pretty cute in it, but I was like, that's probably enough. No! What do I do? No. What do I do? I was like, that's enough. I don't think he wants to wear it, and obviously I don't think he gets anything out of wearing it other than thinking to himself, God, I wish I wasn't wearing this. What about down here? Perfect, beautiful. And there's glass down there, right? Yes. And then I took it off of him, and then I threw it away. Because I just thought, what do I need to keep this for? Never gonna put it on him again. You just, you put it on him once. No, you put it on him once, you take the photo. That's it. Then he's good. God. Got any booze in that nog you're swinging? Nope. Look, this is gonna be bad enough to have to drink an entire carton of nog in one sitting. Like, that alone is gonna be so bad. You think I also want to be drunk in addition to that? I'm gonna be nog drunk. There's different kinds of drunk, let me tell you. Oh, there's all kinds of drunk. Stop. Thank you. No, up. I need to find another drone spot. So I can get back to where I was. No! Kobe. Here we go. And not only is it the fucking nog, not only is it going to be me drinking a whole fucking thing of nog, but also I'm playing a game that I truly despise, that I hate, that is miserable. This is going to be a bad stream for me. This is going to be the one. This is going to be the one where I have the big heart attack and keel over. No, stop. No, no, stop. Stop. Don't wobble, don't wobble, don't wobble. Thank you. Can we about face? Thank you. No, 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 no. God, my about face is not working. There we go. It's getting harder to do that shit. Why? Okay. Patient. Patience is a virtue. Wait, 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 wait. Be patient. Might you say this game is your Achilles heel? No, I wouldn't say that. Because if I were to say that... No, come on. If I were to say that, the game would know. The game knows how you feel. And if you are not... If you don't kiss the ring, so to speak... let me tell you, when you're playing the egg game, you gotta kiss the ring. You have no choice. You have to humble yourself before the egg. Because if you don't... Stop, no, no, no. Stop, because if you don't... The egg can tell. The egg... Oh, God, no. Okay. Look at all them bananas. Okay, about face. Nope, about face but closer. A little bit. There we go. Now about face here. Is that going to be enough? Or, you know what? Could go even closer. And then jump on top of it when it swings over like so. Oh, hell yeah! Give me my drone. The drone comes here. Thank you. Away we go. Sorry I left you alone for a while. You know, I've been thinking, and this whole situation feels beyond me. I'm supposed to be guiding you, but I feel like an imposter. Yeah. You've come so far, and I feel like I didn't really help you much. You actually were annoying. Do you need me, Egg? Because if you do, then I'll stand by you. I don't think I need you. But if I'm just a passenger, I can go if that's what you want. Narrator, subtitle. No, it's all, you know what? As long as you're just text, I guess you can stick around, but I've already turned off your voice. You just text for me now. Narrator, subtitles, in-game timer, in-game crack counter, haptic feedback, hide cursor. Thank you, Egg. I'll try my best to not disappoint you. Where am I now? The kitchen. That's where I am. You know what? This is the first place in a very long time that doesn't feel like a nightmare. Oh, it'll become one. After such a long way, this may sound crazy, but maybe there is somewhere here you could actually settle down. Somewhere warm, where you can feel safe, even if it's not that fancy. Or you could try and get to yet another rooftop. Although I have to admit, Egg, I don't have the slightest idea what's up there. Hey Max, will Goofball ever wake up? Yeah, he wakes up every 23 minutes. Did you know? Did you know? Goofball wake up every 23 minutes. Let's look around a little bit. This is the kitchen, huh? And we got frickin' birds. We got some birds. Hello, bird. What's up, bird? What kind of bird would you say that is? Are you a sparrow? Or are you something else? Are you a bird I don't recognize? Well, I best be hitting that old dusty trail as an egg. I best be egging on. Egg, I said find somewhere warm. You never listen. More ice. You gotta be fucking kidding me. This way. That way! Nope. Okay. This way. That way. Nope. And this way. That. Oh. Ooh. Ah. E. Is that right? Oh god, look at all that freaking ice. Is there another way I can go? Ice is going to be the bane of my existence if I have to do that shit again. I thought all the ice was behind me. 3,000 sugar packets, huh? Do you think that box is full of sugar? In packet form? What if... Hear me out on this. Somebody shut that damn dog up. What? Come on! What about up here? Or maybe up there? Oh god. This is where the game is gonna get stupid. I guess if I... Yeah, if I went up there, then that would be a dead end. But maybe up there... Nope. That was a tip jump, and that wasn't good enough, so I guess I can't go that way. It's gonna have to be the ice. Come on! Oh, and this is just the start. Oh, this is just the start. There we go. This way, up here, back there, up, and back, and then, no. Oh. Can I like back up and look at all of it at once? Not really. I can see it all, but I can't really decipher it from down here. I love you, Max. Thank you. I love you too. But I do not love egg. I do not love the egg game. I also just have like actual eggs here that I have to eat as my snack, but I feel like the eggnog is gonna fill me up so much. It's very calorically dense. It's a calorically dense drink, that eggnog. Christmas can definitely suck it. It's been a crap year, so might as well spend the next week sleeping and attempting to get diabetes. Ho ho ho. Whoops. But if it's been a crap year, as you claim, as you so claim. Oh, boo-hoo. Boo-hoo. It's been a crap year. Boo-hoo. Boo-hoo. If that's true, then why not enjoy Christmas as something to be enjoyed? That's why we have Christmas. Because the year is long and the winter is long and cold. There we go. This way. No. Ugh. Need a beautiful festive holiday to warm up our winters. And so, and thusly, Christmas was born. I think, anyway. I don't know. Oh, you can't do a tip jump there. Okay.
I love you also, Max.
Thank you.
Just as much as that last guy. Maybe even more.
Probably. But if you but if you love me, as you claim, how come you don't want what's best for me? None of you people really care about what's best for me. Just a clown for your amusement. You say, dance for us, clown. As you shoot at my feet with your little pistol. Pew, 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 pew. Dance for us, son! Boy, you better fix the dancing! Pew, 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 pew. I say, ow, my feet! Fine, I'll dance. Huh. This way. Then that way. Nope. At least it didn't break. This is gonna take forever, Jimmy. This is gonna take forever, Jimmy. Come on, God. It feels terrible on ice. Trying to roll this damn egg is already hard enough on ice. Now I gotta do it on ice? Gotta put my egg on ice, man. Have a holly jolly Christmas. It's the best time of the year. I don't know if there'll be snow, but have a cup of cheer. Have a holly jolly Christmas. And when you walk down the street, say hello to friends you
Even
know.
though you're only make-believing, laugh, clown, laugh. Even though something inside is grieving, laugh, clown, laugh.
Sure. Yeah. Song lyrics that I'm not familiar with. Who does that one? It's not a song I'm familiar with. Come on, there we go. Nope. Shoot. When you walk down the street, say hello to friends you know and everyone you meet. Ho, ho, the mistletoe hung where you can see. Somebody waits for you. Kiss her once for me. Have a holly jolly Christmas. And in case you didn't hear, oh by golly, have a holly jolly Christmas this year. Cracked, but it's not a full crack. There we go. There we go. Doesn't count. Doesn't count unless it's a full crack. It doesn't count. You could see the lines, but that's fine. Unless the yolk pops out. Unless you see yolk. You know when a girl spread her legs and you see yolk. You see yolk. Come on. No. Oh. Crack again, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. Max, what can we do for you? Probably nothing. What, you mean like give me a Christmas present? You could... Well, if you actually want to do something for me, you could send a super chat, which I make money from, or you could gift a sub, which I also make money from. Cracked again. That's fine. It could be like your present from you to me. That's fine. But if you want to do something else, I guess there's not really anything you can do.
Hey Max, it's Paul McCartney.
What?
The mood is right. The spirit's up. We're here tonight and that's enough. Simple Y have ing, a wonderful Christmas time.
A wonderful Christmas time. The time
I recently
is now.
started watching Rick and Morty because of you. I've already been saying Kosies because of you for the longest time.
Because of me?
I never gave the show a chance, but I really like it.
Yeah, I like it too.
So thanks.
You've never seen Rick and Morty and you started watching it because of me? I will warn you, a lot of people got to a point with Rick and Morty where they don't like it anymore. But I still like it. And I think I'm probably going to watch it till the end. I don't know how long it's going to go for, but I've heard people say that Smiling Friends is kind of like usurped Rick and Morty, or deposed it, whichever is more appropriate, as Adult Swim's biggest show. And I don't know if that's true, because whenever I go out, whenever I'm like shopping, I'm at the mall or I'm at Walmart or whatever, I still see like Rick and Morty merchandise everywhere, constantly. T-shirts, wallets, everything. Funko Pops. I don't think I ever see any Smiling Friends merchandise. And I would love it if I could. I think they should make merchandise. But I don't know if they've entered into the merchandising phase with Smiling Friends yet. If it is so popular and lucrative, what are they waiting for? Time to start capitalizing. Make a Smiling Friends t-shirt or a wallet or a Funko Pop. Oh, this is gonna take forever. I just have to get lucky. This is gonna take forever. There we go. One. No! You do a tip jump there, and you knock against the thing up there, and then it bonks you back down. Come on. I wish I
Dance, little egg boy, dance.
I am.
If you don't want to do that, sing us a Frank Sinatra song, won't you, child?
Maybe.
Maybe Fly Me to the Moon, or That's Life / My Way.
Fly me to the moon and let me play among the stars. Let me
Sorry,
see
Max.
what...
There is a mass of youth on YT who are actively and eagerly throwing themselves at Preds.
What?
Please shout out at Father_Void for exposing this atrocious behavior and the Preds encouraging it.
I don't know what you're talking about. And it's, you know, not to sound rude, but I kind of don't really care. But good luck with that, or I'm sorry that happened. Or I'm happy for you. Oh, this fucking egg, man. Up here, this way, that way, no, come on, no! Everybody strap in, strap on, buckle up. It's gonna be the stream today. The other day I had a fun idea for something that I could do, which I'm sure I would never actually do, because it would be a lot of work. I thought, you know what would be fun? Is if I could stream like some kind of a Christmas concert, which I know like there have been like VTuber concerts before. But what if I did a stream where it was like I'm like a lounge singer and I'm at a piano. Imagine me at a piano in a lounge. There's an audience. You can see like the waitresses are like bringing martinis from table to table. I'm wearing a nice suit, and I do it, and you know I just sing like for like an hour and a half or whatever. It's just me singing like Christmas songs. I sing a Christmas song. I stop. I do banter with the audience, which would I guess be like the chat. That would be you guys. Call it like Max's Christmas review or something, and it would all be like very animated, but also like come on
Fly me to the Max. Let me play among the bald. Let me see
Very
what
clever.
Max is like when he copes and seeds and malls.
Very clever. There we go. Come on and come on. No, could have like celebrity guests come and do like a walk-on thing. An evening with Max G. It's a Christmas with a relax with Max Christmas, whatever we would call it. The question is, though, would I want to do all of the songs live, or would the songs be pre-recorded? Obviously, when I'm bantering with the audience, that would have to be live. But if the songs are pre-recorded, then while a song is going, I could like rest my voice. Whereas if I have to talk and sing for like an hour and a half, somebody else could do that. Obviously, like, you know, plenty of famous musicians do that. I don't know if I could do that. That might be like too much for me. But that would be so cute. As I'm picturing it all, and I'm like, God, that would be so cute. Wouldn't that be like a cute little thing to do? I could do it on like, so you wouldn't want to do it on Christmas Eve when people are with their family, but you could do it on like the 23rd or the 22nd. Today is the 22nd, yeah? Yeah. We cut to famous people in the audience. Guys, what do you think of this idea? It would be so much work, though. I would have to start working on it, like, in the summer, and hope that I get it done in time. Not really the kind of thing that I ever think I would do, but... Then at the end, I sing one more song, then I get up. There's also probably there's gotta be, like, an intermission halfway through. Come on! God! It's a crack, but it's not enough to show yolk, so that's fine. At the end, I do one more song, then I get up, I leave, I get in my car, I drive home, cabin out in the woods, it's snowing, yeah? Oh, no, no! Oh, God. I go into the cabin, there's a roaring fire. Fire is roaring in the crackling fire. Crackling fire in the fireplace, a beautiful glowing Christmas tree. Now I'm wearing a red Christmas sweater. Now the show becomes a little more intimate. For one more song, I turn to the audience. I say, "Oh, you're still here. I thought you would have gone home by now." Well, it's coming down pretty hard outside. I guess you'll just have to sleep on the couch tonight. I get the acoustic guitar, sit by the fireplace, and I do one more song. Here we are as in olden days, happy golden days of yore. Faithful friends who are dear to us, gather near to us once more. Come on. This time, no! God! You should totally do it in the future, and yeah, you would have to plan way ahead in order for it to work. Also, 22 months of relaxing with Max. Hey. Goofball in a Jessica Rabbit dress? I don't think it would fit him. I think it'd be too small for it. Then after the final song, I get up, I put out the fire, and I go off to bed, and now all that's left is the glowing Christmas tree in the dark. And that's when we roll credits. The credits roll over the glowing Christmas tree in the dark. Come on, no! This is fucking impossible! I hate this. I hate it. I hate it. At least I haven't cracked my egg. Didn't have to drink any. I haven't had to drink more nog. And then after the credits, Santa comes down Santa comes down the chimney, and he turns to the camera.
Hi,
and he goes,
"It's Emo Boy.
Shh. What?
Enjoy your holidays, Max.
Oh,
Drink
thank
your
you.
eggnog, cook some nice meals, and have a good time.
Okay.
You should definitely do a cover or sing."
Through the years, we all will be together. If the fates...
Goofs and Gaffs aside, I'd like to wish everyone a Merry Christmas and Happy Hanukkah. Max, thanks for the great year of laughs, and may next year bring even more same goes to Court Beth and friends Red Heart, Heavy Heart, exclamation.
Thank you. Thank you for the many super chats, you guys. You spoil me. You spoil me. Through the years, we all will be together. If the fates allow, hang a shining star upon the highest bough, and have yourself a merry little Christmas now. Ding 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 ding. You have to put the Jingle Bells motif at the end of a Christmas. You take a Christmas song, you take a non-Jingle Bells Christmas song, and you put the Jingle Bells motif at the end. You just, you poke the piano, you poke single keys on the piano, or maybe you do it with actual bells. People hear that shit, they're like, ooh, that scratched my brain. I got goosebumps from that. That one Christmas song ended with that one part from that other Christmas song. I love that shit. Ding, 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 ding. Ding, 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 ding. Oh yeah, that's right, that reminds me of that other song. People love that shit. That's easy money right there. That's a gimme. Let me tell you, that shit's a gimme. Come on! How long have I been here? God. Your singing is really nice, Max. Love your voice. Thank you. I've been working on it my whole life. Or no, that's not what I should say. I've had it my whole life. There we go. I haven't been working on it at all. It's just what it sounds like. Come on. Am I ever gonna get past this shit? I was stuck. In the last biome, I was stuck on the ice part there for a long time as well. But here it's like I can't even get going. And I can't even see what's coming up next. Look at how high that goes. Oh, I might be fucked. Could this be where I have to end my egg game adventure? I wanted to get to the end. This is like the 5th or 6th time that I've streamed egg game. I think 5th maybe. I'm sweating. I'm literally sweating. But there are so many Christmas songs that I love that I could sing in the lounge as a lounge singer with waitresses bringing people martinis and cocktails.
It has an iconic rendition of Flying to the Moon that plays at the end of each episode in Japan.
Yes, I'm familiar.
It's unfortunately omitted in international releases.
Is it? No, it's not. What are you saying? Fly me to the moon. Let me play among the stars. Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. It's a great song, too. Is this game worth the $10? I might be interested. If you like a game that you'll hate, if you like a rage game, a game that's, like, meant to torture you. But also, I would say, like, there are a lot of rage games that I've enjoyed, but I don't enjoy this one. I just don't like it. I just am so unhappy. When I play it, it just makes, it makes me unhappy for real. Like, I played Getting Over It with Bennett Foddy, and I was like, yeah, it's a hard game, and it frustrates you, but I like it. With this game, it's just pure... It's pure torture. It never feels good. You never get any better at it. You can get better. You can get better at Getting Over It with Bennett Foddy. You play it long enough, eventually you get better. I've never gotten any better at this, and this is like the 5th time I've played it.
Thanks for all the fun times, Max.
No problem, bud.
Wishing you and the chat a Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, a Quasi Kwanzaa, a Tip Top Tet,
and a Solomon Dignified Ramadan. I know that crusty bit. They're stealing my bits. They're doing my bits on Relax with Max. They drove a dump truck full of money up to my house. I know about the Solomon Dignified Ramadan. Come on! You know, they did drive a dump truck full of money up to his house. That might be my favorite crusty quote ever. They drove a dump truck full of money. I think those words all the time. Constantly. I'm like, oh yeah, sure. Of course that guy, of course they bought that guy off. Of course that guy did that. How come you think he did that? They drove a dump truck full of money up to his house. I think that all the time. That's a great line. I'm gonna throw something. I'm gonna stab someone. I'm gonna do a stab and a throw. I'm going to throw a knife and stab somebody by throwing a knife at them. I am going to throw a knife at each and every one of you and say Merry Christmas, you filthy anime. I can't do this. I'm gonna throw something. I have nothing to throw. Love the crusty impression, thank you. That I have been working on. Crusty is not bad. My crusty, not bad! This is impossible. There better be, when I get to the top of this, there better be a fucking drone, so I never have to do this again. I'll tell you that. I'll tell you that for free. Now that way, no! I have to do so much tip jumping here. I have to do tip jumping to get to some of these platforms. And there's one where I can't tip jump, because if I tip jump then I go too high and I bump into something. But I can't line up my tip, because I have no time to resituate myself up there, because if I stop I'll just slide off of it. I truly hate this game. I truly hate it. This game belongs in the deepest, darkest part of hell. I'm not even talking about hell. I'm talking about Satan's basement, where it's deep and dark and there's no light and the door is closed. They close the door. You go in and they close the door behind you and they lock it. And it's just you and Old Scratch in there in the dark. And nobody can ever hear you scream. And he can do whatever he wants. Anything goes in there when the door is closed and you're in that deep, dark room with Old Scratch. He can do whatever he wants. Oh. The Christmas spirit is overtaking him. Oh, I'm having a holly jolly Christmas, all right. I think there needs to be like a Christmas streaming service where you can watch like all the Christmas specials that you saw when you were a kid, all kind of like collected in one place. You just sign up for 1 month. Naturally, you wouldn't want it the rest of the year, but I did think the other day. You know what? The other day is in yesterday. It was yesterday. Turn it off and we could chat for Xmas? Well, we can chat while I'm playing it. It's Christmas, play what you want. I want to play this. This is it. This is what I do. I don't have anything else prepared. What else would I do? Yesterday I thought to myself, could I like watch some of those old Christmas cartoons I saw when I was a kid? And unfortunately, tragically, they're all spread out. They're all spread out over every different streaming platform. And a lot of them I don't have. I have HBO Max and I have Hulu, and I think that's it. I think that's all I have right now. And I was just like, there should be one place that has them all. I should be able to watch them all in one place, but no. You sign up. December 1st, you sign up, yeah. You get 1 month, you pay $6 or whatever. And then you do not renew in January, because why would you? It's January now. You don't want to watch them anymore. But when I was a kid, there was this invention called the television. Yes, 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 yes. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Please don't. No, where am I going? Where am I going? No, no, I can't. Come on. No, God. All you used to need was basic cable, and, you know, they might have been on different channels, but you would have all the channels, so you'd be able to watch them all. What if I want to watch them all? I don't want to just watch one, I want to watch them all. Although I am kind of nervous that if I were to watch them, they might make me sad. That there might be something, like, kind of bittersweet about them. Because it would remind me of being a child and how much simpler everything was back then. When you're a 7-year-old boy, and you're watching Rudolph or whatever, you got Rudolph on, and you're so excited because you know that in like 5 days you're gonna get like a bunch of presents, and that's your whole existence. You ain't got nothing to worry about, let me tell you. You should all be so lucky to be that little boy watching Rudolph, thinking, God, I'm gonna get so many fucking presents! In like 5 days, they're all gonna be mine. I have a DVD set that has like 5 Rankin Bass cartoons. Well, there you go, but I want all of them. I want to watch Rudolph. I would like to watch Charlie Brown. I would like to watch The Grinch, even though the other day on Twitter, somebody posted like the last 5 minutes of The Grinch. Chuck Jones's How the Grinch Stole Christmas. And when you see the last 5 minutes, you're kind of like, alright, I'm good. That's really, I guess, all I needed. I could watch the beginning, but I feel like I don't need it now that I've seen the end. I know what happens. Oopsie daisy! Come on!
I'd be over the moon if you sent Sabrina Carpenter's bedcam. Happy holidays, bestie.
Hey, listen. I only know one Sabrina Carpenter song, and I already sang it. So that might be all you get. Where from here? That way, and now that way, and now that way, and no, no, come on, come on, come on! That's it, that's the one I know. And I know the beach song where she says, holy shit. They're on the beach. She looks over her shoulder, says, holy shit. Potty mouth Sabrina. Okay. No, come on. No, no, I can't. I don't want to lose momentum. God. Proud member of the Max G Nation for 18 months. Thank you for Egg Stream. Please come to Brazil. Now, if I come to Brazil, what's going to happen? Why? So you can human traffic me? Why would I go to Brazil? Why do you want me to come there? What do you think's going to happen when I go to Brazil? I'm going to hang out with you? I think this is all a ruse. You try to get me to come to Brazil, I go to Brazil. Before I know it, you bonk me on the noggin. You put a bunch of balloons filled with drugs up my butt, and you say, "All right, you go back." You go back. You go back. You go right back, and you know what to do when you get there. Oh my God. Max, come to Lithuania. It's very nice there. Trust. But what do I do when I get there? You want me to go to a place so I can be friends with you. What if I wouldn't like you? What if we would not hang out? Hey, shut up! Stop! Go away! Leave me alone! Wolfo, lie down. What do you want? What do you want? What do you need? You're gonna bonk me on the noggin. Wolfo, they want to bonk me on the noggin. Can you believe that? They want to bonk me on the noggin. Ow! Kauki crisp. Can you say Kauki crisp? Yeah, you don't want to be picked up? Then you go away and leave me alone. The other day I was talking about... Nope, away from my computer. Stop it. Go lie down. Come on. You leave me alone. I'm gonna have banished Wolfo in a minute if you don't leave me alone. The other day I was talking about Ragatha Digital Circus, and I said something really crazy. And then later I was thinking about it, and I was like, why did I say that? Am I crazy? Is that something that a crazy person would say? I said... What did I say, like verbatim? I said, if Ragatha was my bride, I could bonk her on the noggin with a frying pan, stab her with the big kitchen knife, do all sorts of great stuff, and she wouldn't even feel it, 'cause she's just a rag doll. And then later that night I was thinking about it, and I thought, what kind of thing is that to say? But also, that would be great. If you have a wife who is not a rag doll, you cannot bonk her on the noggin with frying pan. Ooh, how did I do that? That was a good little move. Cannot bonk her on the noggin with frying pan. Or, oh no! Or stab her with the big kitchen knife. She has feelings, Max? Well, I wouldn't hurt her feelings. I would never want to do that. I would just want to hurt her physically. But she wouldn't feel it. Because she's just a rag dolly.
Merry early Christmas, Max, and everyone in the chat. Matthew Rabbit, thank you for streaming and great memories as well. Have a good New Year's as well, and meow Christmas to Wolfo. Take my $10.
I'll take 'em. And what would you prefer me to spend those $10 on? And I say, oh golly, this is too good to be true. A little rag dolly, happy to be friends with someone as lovely as you. Oh my god, I'm sweating. Oh. Spend them on snacks and dinner? Okay. I can't do this. I just have to get... Is this just luck? Is this just me getting lucky? No! Do I just have to get lucky? I don't feel like I'm... Maybe I need to pay more attention to where my tip is. Nope. Also, our mod Court informed me that, unfortunately, it was not the AI that, decided that I should be paired up with Stolas from Hell of a Boss. That was not real. I thought it was real. Somebody in the chat said nobody mentioned Stolas, and so I thought, then was that just like the AI weighing in? Was that the AI making its own recommendation of which cartoon character should be my lover? But apparently no, somebody did say it. Which is a lot less funny. The situation has become a lot less funny, but maybe whoever really was the first person to make that recommendation, maybe they were onto something. Maybe I could have an owl for a lover. Maybe me and the hell of an owl could be the one true pairing. Maybe I need to be a little more open-minded. Enjoy your $10 snacks and dinner? I will. But then I was like, what if I explicitly asked an AI to pair me up with a cartoon character, to ship me with a cartoon? And so I was on Twitter, and I opened up Grok, and I said, Grok, I want you to ship me... Grok, I want you to ship me with a cartoon character. Keeping in mind that I... No! God, I was close. Keeping in mind that I have a preference for females and feminine males. And do you know what Grok said? Grok said, I ship you with Daria from MTV show Daria. And I said, Grok, that's an underage girl. That's a high school girl. What are you talking about? I don't want to be shipped with Daria. That's not what I'm looking for, Grok. Grok, what are you talking about? Grok, no! No, Grok! If she's in high school, she's probably under... How old is Daria? Listen, I'm not interested in a high school girl. You must be fucking wildin'. I'm not about to do 3 to 5 for Daria. And I said, Grok, can you pick somebody older, please? Maybe somebody who's not legally child. There we go, there we go, there we go. Okay, okay, okay. Stop, stop, stop. Nope, nope. Where am I going? Where am I going? Where am I going? Hey, I have mixed feelings about this. Can I get a drone here? Fear blended with fear. So I said, Grok, can you... I need to find a drone. I said, Grok, can you pick somebody a little older? And Grok said, okay, how about Jessica Rabbit? And I said, well, I don't know. I'm not into Jessica Rabbit that much, I guess. She's very pretty. She's very conventionally attractive. I don't think Max is into Beaks. Maybe Miss Bellum. Oof, oof, Miss Bellum. Oof, Miss Bellum. Jessica Rabbit, though, very conventionally attractive, but I don't know if I trust her to not play patty cake, if you know what I mean. And if you've seen the movie, then you do know what I mean. She would be playing patty cake on me. I think, I've seen what she gets up to. She's going to be photographed playing patty cake with somebody else. I don't know if you can lock her down. And also, this is just right back here. And also, she's in a relationship with Roger. I don't want to steal her away from Roger. She's going to play patty cake on somebody. She should patty cake on him. Where do I go? Bellum and Jessica are very similar characters. I feel like Bellum is more intelligent. I also really like Sedusa, though. But she's a villain. But she's a villain. Oh my god, I'm only an hour and 18 minutes into this, god. I feel like I've been streaming for like well over 3 hours. You gotta be kidding me. Where do I go? Where do I go from here? I don't know where to go from here. This is a trampoline. So I have to bounce. I have to go up somehow and then bounce down here and land on this. And bounce over there. I'm so anxious that I'm gonna have to fall. I'm gonna fall and I'm gonna have to do all that shit again. And I'm gonna... Boing, boing, boing. Careful, 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 careful. Hello, bird. Don't break me. Don't smash me. Where do I go? This is the first time ever in the entirety of me playing this whole game that I've ever not known where to go. I have no idea where to go. Where do I go? This just takes me back here. But where? There's like an egg beater that's going up and down. Use the egg beater for something? But you know what? I think I'm just gonna have to give a hard no to all of Grok's answers. I don't really like Jessica Rabbit that much. I don't trust her. She's gonna play patty cake. It's definitely a hard no to Daria. High school girl, not happening. You must be nuts. I think I'm just gonna go with... Oh god! That's a... Alright, that's a swig. That's a swig of nog. Can I have my shell back, please? That wasn't too bad. Shell, please. Where's my shell? There we go. I could try up there, but I don't think I would make it. But then I could go that way. Would that be right? Would I have to go up there? Right in front of the chick? How embarrassing. Oh, you don't want to wipe out in front of a chick. You never want that. I'm at 144 cracks. I guess we're just gonna stay with the official answers that we have up until now. Ragatha and Stolas. My canon ships. Me and a female, Ragatha. Me and a male, Stolas. Maybe AI not so great at choosing a potential partner for me. The technology is not there yet. The technology just doesn't know. But if Ragatha was my bride, I could bonk her on the noggin with a frying pan. I could stab her with the big kitchen knife. I could stab her with the big kitchen knife, do all sorts of great stuff, and she wouldn't even feel it, 'cause she's just a rag doll. That's my ultimate fantasy. I don't know what to do. Except try to do this jump right here, but it's so... That's so far. I'm not gonna make it. And if I wipe out, I'm gonna have to do that. I'm gonna have to do the ice section again? I won't. I can't, and I won't. What femtleman would you ship yourself with, though? What the fuck is a femtleman? Like a feminine gentleman? That would be Stolas. That would be the hell of an owl. God, this ain't gonna work. Oh! Okay! I can't believe that. Alright. Over there. No! 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 Wolfo, shut up. Okay. I landed on top of the drone. Back to back to the fucking icebox. Oh no. Oh, takes off glasses. Pinches bridge of nose. Pinches bidge of nose. Reapplies glasses. At least you know where to go? Yeah, I guess so. Here we are as in olden days. Happy golden days of yore. Faithful friends who are dear to us, gather near to us once more. How are you enjoying the stream so far? Guys, how are you enjoying the stream so far? Personally, I want to stab myself with the big kitchen knife. Me and Ragatha are about to turn into a murder-suicide. You know what, Ragatha? Bring me the big kitchen knife. Not for you, but for me. Because I can't fucking take this anymore. Ragatha, do you remember what I said to you on our wedding day? I said, if I want to die, I'm taking you with me. You agreed to those vows. I ran the vows, but I ran them by you. I ran them past you. Before we got married, you said they were okay.
This reminds me of when Markiplier played Getting Over It in 2017/2018 and got so mad at it loudly crying face.
I mean, that is what I'm doing. This is a similar experience. There we go. Okay. Maybe I am getting better at that. Okay, that wasn't so bad. About face. Thank you. Up here. God, it looks like you shouldn't be able to make that jump, but I guess you just can. No! Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Behave yourself. Egg. Behave yourself. No! No! Ugh, that's a drink. That's a drink, eggnog. Gulp! Maybe I should have kept this kitchen tidier, but I blame the distortion. One of these days, let me tell you, I just gotta say, let me tell you, one of these days I'm gonna beat you, Egg Game, and when that day comes, then I'll never have to play Egg Game ever again. And oh, how happy I'll be. No, God. Come on. Come on. Nope. Okay. Can you imagine one of these days I'm gonna have this game beat? I'm gonna have it beat. Like, actually beaten. And then I'll never have to open... I can delete it. Never have to open it ever again. I can delete it off of my hard drive, into the deepest, darkest depths of hell, into Satan's basement, where it belongs, and the door is closed behind it, and it's dark. Imagine it's pitch black dark in Satan's basement, and it's so hot. And all that you're getting is you can feel the heat, you can smell the sulfur, and you can hear his breathing. You can hear Satan's breathing. One day, it's what I deserve. It's what, or not to be in the basement, but it's what I deserve in terms of never having to play it again. Come on. It's so hot. I'm gonna scream. No. God, that's a big crack. I can't believe I didn't break. Look at the size of that crack. I wish I had like a Christmas themed egg. That would be perfect for today. This way. Come on. Come on. Oh. There needs to be more egg puns in this chat. If you can think of any. If you got a good one, let us know. Let's hear it. You will not be banned for your use of puns. Unless it pissed me off. Unless you say something that pissed me off. I can't believe I'm back here. Oh my God. I can't believe it. I'm right back here again. And now I'm stuck here again. I didn't even get a chance to get stuck in the later part. I'm just back here again. Come on. Ugh. Guys, never play this game. It's even if you love rage games, never fucking play this game. Just don't. I can't even believe I've gotten this far. I can't believe I've played this game enough to even get this far. I can't believe this is like my fifth... This is like my fifth stream, right? Is this like my 5th stream of this? It feels like it. And every time I come back to stream this game again, the game gets harder, and I hate it a little bit more. What do you guys want to talk about? Guys, what do you have on your mind? What does everybody want to get for Christmas? Have you been naughty or have you been nice? Will Santa bring you what you want, or will you get big lump of coal? I wonder if any kid ever got the lump of coal and just no Christmas presents that year. Can you imagine? That would, even if it was like the most ill-behaved child in the world, that would still be like way too cruel of a thing to do to them. To actually give them the lump of coal. No, 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 God. Max, can you be in my Christmas tree? I'll think about it. Just have to get in some Christmas suffering. This stream is going to be Christmas-themed suffering. We could call it that. Come on, there we go. Big money, no whammies. Come on! And there, and there. No, no, no! No, 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 no! Come on, come on! No, no, no! God. I want a new GPU and 2 new white monitors. If you want to get some RAM, you better get it now. A buddy of mine is talking about, like, yeah, the price of RAM is about to go through the roof because of generative AI. And I'm like, yeah? I'm lucky that I built my streaming PC before that happened. It'd be very expensive to buy RAM very shortly.
Amiibo. Lots of amiibo.
Yeah?
Tons of amiibo.
Bethanut's Turdwell, thanks for
gifting that sub. You can have amiibo for days. Can't get enough amiibo.
I think
Do you have any?
I do.
What if someone made a goofball amiibo?
I don't think that would happen, because I think they're all Nintendo characters. I don't think Goofball is a Nintendo character. Or they're all characters that are... I guess like you can get like a Sonic amiibo, yeah? That's not a Nintendo character, but he's in Smash Brothers. Which is why they made an amiibo, because you use the amiibo in Smash Brothers. But Goofball's not in Smash Brothers either. So that's not gonna work. I don't think we're getting a Goofball amiibo anytime soon. You could make a custom amiibo that looks like Goofball. No, come on, I need more! No, 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 no! There we go. Thank God. Okay. Here. Okay, okay, okay. Oh, shoot. A-E-O. And now over there? But I have to look out for that thing. Don't want to get scrambled. Kobe. Boing. Hey, hey, jumping on trampolines, trying to get to the roof, brings back good memories, doesn't it? Memories of what? Or not to the roof, it's fine if you would want to stay somewhere else. Me and my friends have buzzballs. Do you want some, Max? Okay. Sure. Sure, not bad. Please give me a fucking drone. I need a drone, my dude. Kobe. Hey, hey, there's one. Right there. Actually... Oh, whoops. I could have gotten that earlier, and then I wouldn't have had to do the ice part again. Well, that's egg on my face. I'm gonna call that egg on my face. I totally missed that. I didn't even see that. Well, I see it now. I see it now, and that means I won't have to do that that fucking freezer section down there ever again. Ever, 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 ever. Not happening. Even if I fall. I hit the button. Oodle-a-doo-doo. WTF or buzzballs? They're like, isn't it like some kind of alcohol mixed with coffee? It's like an alcoholic coffee beverage. And they come in little plastic balls. They kind of look like a Christmas tree ornament. Here we are. No, don't rob! Okay, okay, that's fine. That's okay. It's okay. That's okay. I do wonder how close I am to the end of this game. I think this is the last biome. I don't think I'm gonna beat it today. Which might mean this is our second to last egg stream ever?
Making cookies right now.
Uh-oh.
Fighting 2 cats over cookie dough was not the plan, but hey. I'm winning. Plus. Hello, you were helping me though hard times.
Happy to help. What kind of cookies are you making? Chocolate chip? Or sugar cookie? Or... No! Oh, that's a gulp of nog. You can make oatmeal cookies, just don't put the raisins in. Nobody likes raisins in cookies. You bite into a cookie with raisin? Ugh. Ugh. No, thank you. I will not eat them. But oatmeal cookies are great. You could have oatmeal chocolate chip. Ugh. Oatmeal chocolate chip, that's just like a better chocolate chip cookie. Hell yeah. But tell your cats. I said, no! Tell your cats I said, fuck off. You're gonna have to banish them. Make your cookies in peace. I am so glad. I am so relieved I don't have to do this ice chamber it's the chamber of ice. I don't have to do this bullshit anymore. I'm so glad that that's behind me. Never again into that freezer. In the last biome, the ice part of that one was terrible as well. You don't want to roll your egg on ice. Can Goofball speak? Not since I cut out his tongue. I took him to the vet. I said, you have to staple his vocal cords shut. I don't want to hear him yapping anymore. Whoops. Oatmeal raisin cookies are awesome, damn it. Did you just say raising instead of raisin? I mean, I guess you could do that. Oatmeal raisin cookies. Better without the raisins. Just take, you know, when you want to make the oatmeal raisin cookies, here's what you do. You take the raisins, you throw them in the big old trash can. Yeah? You replace with chocolate chips. Thank me later. You can thank me later. Get out, come on. You get out of that dang crate, son. Kobe. I have to lock in. I hate it when I bite into a cookie and there's racism. Well, you don't want to find racism anywhere. It's funny. It's funny that you would mention that. Not a lot of people know this about raisins, but before they were called raisins, they were just called racists. And you'd go to the store, you'd go to supermarket, and you'd say, "Give me a quarter pound of sun-dried racists." And they would say, "We're gonna call the police if you don't leave immediately." Boing! Whoa! Kobe. Upsa-daisy. Okay. Upsa-daisy. Come on. Where from here? Where from here? But where from here? Boing on there again? Give that thing another boing? And then land up there? Oh, but I have to avoid that thing again. The beater, the egg beater. It's an egg beater, I'm an egg. My mortal nemesis. How am I gonna avoid you? Like... So? Nope! Alright, that's a swig. Give my shell back. Thank you. Swig number, what, 8? Ugh. You're gonna say that's 8. Let me hit my lamp. Swig number 8 of eggnog. How much do we have left in there? Maybe like 2/3 left? 9? Court says 9. Wolfo, shut up!
Everybody laughing till the egg starts beating you.
Sure. Can you go lie down, bub? I don't want you to bug me right now. The game is bugging me. If I have to deal with you bugging me as well, I'm not going to be happy. I'm not going to be happy about it. Kobe. Boring. Nope. Whoops. All right. I've seen you get back up so many times. I know you will do it again. As if I have a choice. Max, will I be as cool as you when I'm an adult? Hardly. I wouldn't count on it. Outlook unlikely. But you know what? Don't compare yourself to me. You should shoot for something more reasonable. Something you have a better chance of achieving. You want to be as cool as me? They call me Cucumber Boy, as in cool as a... Wolfo, stop it. Don't touch me. Oh, God. Hey, 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 leave those wires alone. Don't chew that. Wolfo, you made me fall off the edge. Go, scoot, scoot, go away, come on. Don't chew my wires. Down I go. Crack 148. Which means... Hey, egg, why did the egg cross the road? Sorry, I forgot the punchline. Fuck off. No, wait. Why did the egg cross the road? Because that's how it rolls. Here we go, swig number 9. Or swig number 10? I don't want any more! Sorry, I know that was a rubbish joke. I don't want any more eggnog. Wolfo, let's put you in the other room, because you're going to bug me again, I know it. So come on, let's go. Scoot, 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 scoot. Good Lord. Wolfo banished. Here we are as in olden days. Happy golden days of yore. Faithful friends that are dear to us, gather near to us once more. Through the years we all will be together, if the fates allow. Hang a shining star upon the highest bough, and have yourself a merry little Christmas now. Ding, ding, ding. Ding, ding, ding. Ding, 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 ding. Hey, that reminds me of that other song. They put the end of that other song on the end of this song. Every single Christmas song can be improved with the Jingle Bells motif at the end, with you just pushing single keys on the piano. All of them. Literally all of them. Max, you already made this joke? I'm referencing the same joke again. I know I've done it. Yeah, you think I forgot something I said like a half hour ago? Man, you do not want to fall all the way to the bottom from the top, because it takes you a long time to get back up there. Now, if I was playing with the drone turned off, I would have essentially had to replay the whole game from scratch. Just start it all over again. I think I am getting drunk on eggnog. I think I'm nog drunk right now. I've become nog loopy. I'm nog loopy. The sun go down, the sun come back up. There's the sun right there. Nog wasted? Yes, thank you. I'm nog wasted. I see a pan right there. Let's try to get into that pan. I'm off my noggin. Boring. Huh. Cubby. Nope. Okay, okay. Boring. Love it. Beautiful. I don't know how I'm gonna do this next part. No. How am I gonna do this? Because that's like right there. Do I want to jump when it's at the bottom or jump when it's at the top? I don't know. Right here. And boring! Nope! I didn't have the momentum. Gonna have to use more you know what? I don't even know if this is right, though. What are the odds of this being right? Come on. I just have to lock in for real. I have to... You know what? I gotta get serious. You know what? I'm saying you know what too much. You know what? I am. You know what? So I always get self-conscious when I realize I'm saying the same thing over and over again, even though it might just be a normal thing that humans do. But whoops. Needed way more momentum for that. You know what? You know what? You know what? Swig number 11, I think? Or 12? Ah! You know what? Max, tone it down. I'm getting a little too loopy. I think when you drink too much eggnog, it just makes you want to lie down and take a nap. I feel really sluggish all of a sudden. Like, man, I wish I could lie down. Because it's so rich and sugary. rich, sugary nog. Oh, didn't bother to line it up right. That was my fault. That was my fault. At least I didn't break. After this, no more eggnog for the rest of the season. Maybe next year, next Christmas season, I'll try it again. See if I can rekindle my love for nog. But I think this is just about enough. I was drinking it last week as well. I had a quarter gallon of nog. Polished that off. It's too much. I'm gonna have an eggnog. I'm gonna have an eggnog heart attack. You drink too much eggnog, you have a cancer heart attack. You die of cancer heart attack. You keel over. That's it. This was a mistake. I was like, well, maybe this is just a goofy idea, and I'll realize that I don't No! God. And I'll realize that I didn't crack my egg all that much, and so it wasn't as hard as I thought it was gonna be. Where do I go from here? The phrase, putting your egg in one basket, means that you risk everything with no backup plan. It's just that all the eggs are one egg, you, and the basket is this journey. Oh, shut up! I'm gonna have to jump down from here, which means cracking again. Or not. But that is another swig. Which I'll do right after I hit this button. Boodle-a-doo-doo. You're being agnostic? Well, you're being an egg theist. What do you think of that? Got him. Got him. Ugh. No more. Why do we drink eggnog at Christmas when it does not even mention eggnog in the Bible, in Christian Bible, New Testament, Gospel, according to Matthew, Mark, Luke, John, Paul, George, Ringo? It do not even mention eggnog once. It doesn't even say it in that book. It's not even in the Bible. This is the Bible. You question the word of the mighty Jimmy? Holiday ham or turkey? You could have the turkey on Thanksgiving. You could have the ham on Christmas. Everybody wins. You got a meat for each holiday. It does not even say eggnog in the Bible. It's what you wouldn't realize about the Bible. All of your favorite Bible stories, they are so short. What was it, earlier this year? I was talking about Cain and Abel. I'd searched Cain and Abel on YouTube. I found like a Cain and Abel cartoon. Like some kind of Christian cartoon. It was truly terrible. It was not very good. It's like the colors were awful and it's animation was all wonky and the acting was terrible. But it was a half hour. It was a half an hour of Cain and Abel. The Cain and Abel story stretched out into a half hour. But you open the book of Genesis and you read Cain and Abel. That's like 3 paragraphs. They took 3 paragraphs and they turned it into a half hour, and it's just like this happens and then that happens and then that happens. Done. The end. But the cartoon was like, no, we need to add like just like embellishing everything, just like making up a bunch of stuff that's not in there. Like maybe Cain and Adam, they have a disagreement about how to run the farm, and they argue. Cain doesn't get along with the rest of his family. He argues with Adam, he argues with Eve, he argues with Abel. None of that shit is in there. The real story is 3 paragraphs, you can read it in 30 seconds. They took 30 seconds, they turned it into a half hour by just making shit up. And so you're thinking, okay, well if all Bible story is short, if I think of Bible story, hang on, let's line this up right. I think of Bible story that I know, it's actually short and not long. Then what's in the Bible? What's in that book? A lot of stuff that you wouldn't have guessed. A lot of stuff that you probably have no idea about. There's a part of the Bible called Song of Solomon that's just about a guy talking about how much he loves his wife's tits. And he just won't stop yapping about... He just won't shut up about how much he loves his wife's boobies. Look it up, Song of Solomon. It's real. There's a part in the Bible where a guy is like, oh, my wife's big honky bonkies, how much I love them. How do I love them? Let me count the ways. I love the shape. I love the size. I love the nipple. A man of taste? Yeah, no kidding. And then they wrote it down. And they put it in Bible. Solomon. Maybe he is the guy who wrote it? The guy who's talking about his wife? He's the titular Solomon? That I guess I don't know. Imagine Solomon. He's lying in bed in his pajamas, kicking his little feet up behind him, writing, Dear Bible. Dear Bible, let me tell you all about my wife's big honky bonkies. I love my wife's tits. Oh, how I love my wife's big titties. I love the idea of somebody writing the Bible as if they're writing their diary, and they say, Dear Bible. Dear Bible. And then they put it in. And then at one point they had to decide, like, guys, listen, we got to decide what's going to make it into Bible and what gets cut out. And they said, well, we got to keep the part where the guy is talking about his wife's boobs. We can't take that out. We have to leave Song of Solomon in. And they did. They left it in. It's in there. You go to church, pick up Bible, it's still in there after all these years. Imagine you are Solomon wife, you are wife of Solomon, and your boobs are so good, they're so perfect, just flawless tatas, they're so good, that he has to write about them in the Bible. And then thousands of years later, we're all still talking about them. People are talking about your titties thousands of years. And I think that was Old Testament. So that might have been like... The New Testament stuff, that's like 2,000 years ago. The Old Testament, that might be like 3,000 years ago. 3,000 years after you die, people are talking about your titties. Can you imagine? What must they have looked like? And that's the big tragedy here, is I'll never know. I'll never know what those honky bonkies looked like. I'll never see them. I'll just never know. I'll have to go to my grave not knowing truly how perfect they were. Why do you think he liked them? Was it the size or the shape or what? Of course, if they're too big, the bigger they are, the more likely, unfortunately, that they wouldn't maintain structural integrity. Or maybe it's just both. Maybe he loved the size and the shape, but your tits are biblical. You can say you have biblical titties. Imagine. I'll never know. I'll never know what they'll look like, what they looked like, what they will look like in the future. Unless I had a time machine. Boing. If I ever get my hands on a time machine, I know what I'm gonna go look at. I show up at Solomon's house. Hey man, come on. Let me see him. Get your wife in here. Tell your wife to get in here. Oh, I just gotta see him once. All right, lad. Let me look at your wife's tits. And then I'll be on my way. And then he says, who the fuck are you? Why do you have a time machine? You came back in time 3,000 years to see my wife's honky bonkies? And you thought that was appropriate? What the fuck is wrong with you? And then he says, I have half a mind to write to write about this in the Bible that I'm writing currently. Goes back to his bedroom, lies on the bed with his little feet up in the air. Dear Bible, some guy came from the future in time machine, said, let me look at your wife's tits. And I said, you gotta get the fuck out of here, buddy. And then I come back to present, I get in the time machine, I come back to the present, and now everybody recognizes me. They say, hey, you're that guy from the Bible. And I say, yeah, I know. I time traveled back, and I got and I got in the Bible, and now I'm the guy who's written about in the Bible as like the time traveler in the Song of Solomon. It's more likely than you think. It's, hey, you're that guy that they were talking about. You're the time traveler from the Bible. You went back to see that guy's wife's tits. I know. He just made him sound so nice that I got curious. He said they were perfect. I have to lock in. She had eye cups and broke her back. Yeah, well, you know what? You know what? Blumpkin 00. You know what? Of all the Charlie Browns in the world, you're the Charlie Browniest. Dear Bible. I love that. So I love a guy writing the Bible as if he's a teenage girl writing his diary. That is so fucking funny. I love that. What a brilliant idea. I should turn that into like some kind of a comedy sketch. And that's the story. No. And that's the story of the woman with the most famous honky bonkies in all of history. They were so good that they made it in. They had to be written. He was like, I have to tell future generations about how great they were. They gotta know, man. Oh my god, I want to lie down. I'm having I'm experiencing an eggnog coma. I don't even want to eat my actual eggs. Although I should probably bite into one to see how they came out. Pretty good. Somewhere between a hard boil and a soft boil. I'm never doing this ever again. This was a bad idea. There we go. Dear Bible, today I went out to see my friend Jesus, and he said, hey, Paul, whatever your name is, whatever. Boing, there we go. Hey, Bible, it's me, Jesus' friend Paul. You won't believe what the other apostles said. That's how they wrote it. This part right here, how the fuck do I do this? I don't know if I can do this, man. I have to avoid the beater. But do I want to jump when it's at the bottom, or when it's at the top? Or when it's in the middle? Right here. Boing! Right directly into it. That's another shot. That's another shot of nog. Ugh. Shell back, please. Thank you. I'll try one more time. Of all the Charlie Browns in the world, you're the Charlie Browniest. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. I did watch the beginning. I saw like the first couple of minutes of Charlie Brown, a Charlie Brown Christmas. And Charlie Brown roll up, and he starts off, and you're like, oh, come on, man. Also, the egg looks like Agent 47. Yeah, it's got a little suit on it. Linus, I just don't know what's wrong with me. I know that it's Christmas, and I'm supposed to be happy, but I just don't feel the Christmas spirit. I like getting presents and singing Christmas carols, but no matter what happens, I just end up feeling depressed. And you're just like, Charlie, can you not? The rest of us are trying to enjoy the holiday. And what I like is that even Linus is like, come on, man, dude, come on. Charlie, he says, Charlie Brown, you're the only one who can take a good holiday like Christmas and turn it into a problem. I like that Linus was like a little fed up, because as I was hearing Charlie Brown, I was like, I'm a little fed up with him already. But I guess that's the appeal of Charlie Brown. You know, I would say I like Charlie Brown. I do relate to him a lot. I get it. He feels sad around the holidays. I get it. And yet, when you hear him say it, you're like, oh, come on, dude. Dude, seriously? Come on, like, aren't you being a bit much? Linus was fed up. Linus was like, dude, always with this shit? All the time? Even now? At Christmas? Boring. Love that. Charlie Brown is Caillou for Gen X? I don't know if I feel like the characters are very similar other than being bald. Is Caillou always depressed? That's not how I conceptualize Caillou. No, Caillou is always misbehaving. I'm starting to think that this might not be right. I don't know how I would make this. I don't know if I can get to the other side without hitting the beater. It just kind of seems like I can't. I don't even know if I have the momentum to get over there. And also, even if I did get over there, I don't know what I would do afterwards. I guess maybe go across that roll of paper towels? I love how soothing the Charlie Brown cartoons are. Yeah, that's the appeal, I think. They are very soothing, you're right. You know what? When you write, son. You write. Look behind you, the drawer. There's no way I could reach that. It's not happening. It's too far away. It's gotta be that way. It's gotta be that way. Then I go around, I get over there. I boing one more time down there. I boing down there to get over there. I go around, then I'm over there. Then I boing that way, I land over there. And then when I'm on that thing, I land on an ice slope. I got more icing than I gotta do, and I'm not happy about that. That's gonna be miserable. Then there's kind of like a quarter pipe right there. And then I maybe slide back and forth a few times. And then I go up there on the drawer. Max, do you like Beavis and Butthead? I love Beavis and Butthead. Beavis and Butthead is great. It's brilliant. Mike Judge is a genius. He really is. There's one there's one where it's one of the newer ones. Beavis wants to become religious. I don't remember the setup. I don't remember why. But he goes, at first he goes to a church and he's talking to the priest, but then after that he goes to a synagogue and he's talking to a rabbi, but he just keeps asking the rabbi questions about Jesus. And the rabbi is like, well, unfortunately, as a Jewish person, Jesus is not part of our faith, but he just keeps asking him more and more until eventually he's like, so how tall do you think Jesus was? Once again, as a Jewish person, Jesus is not part of our faith. How tall do you think Jesus was? Beavis and Butthead is fucking great, man. Everybody loves it. Who doesn't like Beavis and Butthead? No! I don't think I can do this. Another swig incoming. No, 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 no. Okay. A lot of adults in the 90s. Well, tell them I said get the stick out there, butt. Get that stick out yo butt. Son, lighten up. Enjoy some Beavis and Butthead. What are some other good Beavis and Butthead bits? Come on, come in, get out of there. Come in, come in. There we go. This one, you gotta line it up. If you don't line it up, you won't make it. I gotta lock in. I keep saying it, but then I keep not doing it. I have to lock in. Boing. No, no. Ugh. Alright. This is when I get serious. Boing! Wobbly. No. Of course, even though I do hate this game, and I do. Oh, I do. Oh, I do. Ooh. At least when I'm playing it, I can kind of let my mind wander and just think about whatever I want to think about and talk about whatever's on my mind. I don't have to like follow a story or anything, or try to figure out some kind of complicated mechanics. And so, all of the streams end up being kind of rambly. Me talking about like Song of Solomon or whatever, describing his wife's boobies in the Bible. And so, as a result, there's something about the egg streams, I guess, which is probably why you guys keep wanting more of them. Because I can just kind of yap about anything, whatever is on my mind. Bethanut's Turdwell, thanks for gifting that sub. The rambly streams are my personal favorites? Yeah, nothing wrong with that. What else am I gonna do? Boing. Ho-ho. You. This fucking jump, man. This fucking jump. This jump right here. This is where it all comes crashing down. I don't know if I can do it. And what's even worse is that it's one of those jumps where if you don't hit it, if you don't make it, you have to come all the way back up, so it's hard to even practice. Because I only get to do it like once every fucking minute, and then I'll have to like loop around again. Whereas if I could just do it over and over and over again without having to come back up, then I could get a lot of practice in and get better at it. But the game will not let me, won't let me do that. You gotta believe in Santa to do it, Max? What if Santa is real? But if Santa is real, then why would he make me play this game? If Santa loves me, as I'm expected to believe... Stop it, stop it, stop it. As I am expected to believe that he does. Like Santa loves us, right? He loves the children of the world, red and yellow, black and white. They are precious in his sight. Santa loves the little children of the world. Santa loves the little children. All the children of the world. Why does the world have so much suffering contained within it? Why do I have to suffer and toil At egg... I toil. Why must I toil at egg game? Playing egg game, toileting. Why must I toil in the toilet of the egg game? The egg game is the toilet. Why should I have to do that if Santa loves me? Am I supposed to go over it? Or do I go under it? Probably, I wait for it to be up, then I go. No! Missed it completely. This seems like an impossible jump. Another swig, going down. I might have to skip dinner. This might be my dinner. I don't know if I'm going to be very hungry after this. After all of this nog. Max, I was born with dark auburn hair and was the only one out of my 3 older brothers who was born with it. Was I switched at birth? Yes. My mom is a carrier for red hair, though. Yeah, but that's not it. You were switched at birth. You were human trafficked. I remember when I was a kid. I guess it's kind of funny. It's kind of funny that you would mention that, because memory unlocked. When I was a kid, I was so afraid. Like, I remember feeling genuine fear over the notion of being switched at birth and, like, finding out later that my family, the family that I grew up with, was not my biological family. Because I would hear stories about it happening, and I was like, God, what if my family? What if they're not my real family? And I was so worried about it. Genuine fear. Whereas nowadays, if I found out that my family was not my biological family, I would just be like, oh, it's okay, sure. I don't really know if it changes anything. I would just be like, yeah, whatever. That's probably fine. Now I just have a new family, and I still have my old family if I ever want them. Now I have 2 families. I went from 1 family to 2. You got the adopted family. You got the biological family, which would be like a new family for me to meet. I would get to meet a new family for me. A whole new family that I've never met before. I want to meet them. Maybe they're great. Maybe I have more in common with them than I do with my adoptive family. But I also was really, really scared of being trafficked as well. Of being kidnapped or something. Being separated from my family. Every time I would go to the store, I was worried that somebody was like going to grab me by the wrist and yank me away from my family. Traffic me somewhere and I would never see them again. I was a very worrisome child. I was a very anxious child. I was afraid of everything. And yet, all of that worrying was for nothing. Because nothing bad ever happened. Boring! This ain't working. I need some kind of a different tactic here. And also to take another swig of nog. Oh. Were you guys worrisome kids? Or were you not afraid of anything? I was so worried, and yet, in the end, nothing too dangerous happened to me in my childhood. Nothing that I can think of, anyway. Boring. Okay. How? How the freak? I'm about to, like, look up a damn video on how to do this. How the freak do I do this, man? It doesn't even seem possible. I have to know when to jump so that I miss it, but it seems like I just keep hitting it no matter what. I was almost kidnapped once, so I was right to be worried. I remember one time I thought I was being kidnapped. My dad was like doing some kind of maintenance at a... No, not maintenance. They were like putting up signs. They were putting up signs in the on the baseball field of an elementary school, and I had like the day off from school that day. I went to another different school. And my dad was like, "Come on, we got to go do something." And it was like me and my dad and one of my dad's friends, and we were putting up... He was like, he went to the baseball field at this school to like look and be like, "Yes, we could put like some signs here, put a couple signs over there." And the kids at the school were having recess, and I saw them. They were all playing at the playground, and I was like, "Dad, can I go play at that playground?" And he was like, "Yeah, sure." And I went over and I was playing at the playground, and then the bell rung and all the kids at the playground went back inside. And I was like, "All right, so I gotta go back to my dad now." So I go back to my dad, who's still at the baseball diamond. And, there was some woman, I guess, who worked at the school, who looked out the window and saw me with my dad and my dad's friend, and she thought that I was a kid who went to that school who didn't come back in at the end of recess. And that probably wasn't helped by the fact that maybe she saw me playing on the playground with the other kids at recess. So I'm sitting in the grass as my dad and his friend are like doing whatever. And I look up and I see this big butch woman come to, so I see this woman walking over to me, and she says, "Come on, let's go." Like real angry like. She was really angry. And I'm just like, "What?" And then she grabs me by the wrist and she starts pulling me back towards the school. And I'm like, "No, stop." And then I fell to the ground because I'm like, if I fall to the ground, then she won't be able to pull me. But then she just like started dragging me by the wrist back to the school. And my dad like didn't notice that this was happening. It's immediately anyway. I'm sure that in a minute he noticed. And in my head, in the moment, in my head, I just thought like, this is it. I'm being kidnapped. This is a real kidnapping. I was in kindergarten. I was a kindergarten-age child, and I thought, this is how it happens. This is a kidnapping. She's taking me away from my father, and I'm never going to see him again. And then she's literally dragging me by the wrist along the ground, and I start crying and screaming and yelling my head off. And then eventually my dad did look over, and he's like, "Oh my God, what is happening? That woman is taking my son." And it's funny. All these years later, I still remember the whole thing so very, very vividly. I guess I must have been really, really afraid. Someone please animate this? Yeah, I mean, if you want, but... I guess the reason that I remember it so vividly is because, I must have been really afraid. I must have been terrified at the time. Traumatized you a little? Oh, yeah, I guess so. But also a funny story, if nothing else. She thought that I went to that school, but when the bell rang and recess was over, that I just didn't come back inside, and that I stayed outside, and she was so mad at me. And then my dad was like, No, he doesn't go to your school. This is my son. This is my son that you're dragging away. Boring. And that's the story of the most interesting thing that's ever happened to me ever. Probably. I don't know if I can do this shit. And it's a true story as well. It really happened. I would not make it up. Why would I? I feel like your dad wasn't aggressive enough. I mean, what was he gonna do? You wanted my dad to punch her or something? You wanted him to bop her one? No, he wasn't gonna bop her one. She was probably, whatever happened after that, I don't really remember, but she was probably apologetic about it. Why wouldn't she be? She made a mistake, and she probably realized and recognized it, but... Nope, didn't line it up. It's so damn hot in here. This winter has not been cold at all. I bought some new sweatpants, and I don't even know if I'm going to be able to wear them. Bought them for nothing, maybe. It was cold for like a week. And I thought, you know what? I don't have enough sweatpants. So I went and I bought some. And then it just got fucking hot again. Boring. I can't believe how little progress I've made during the stream. I got from there to here. I've done nothing. I've done truly nothing. But also, I think this is the last biome. I think I'm getting closer to the end of the game, and it's going to get harder. And as it gets harder, making progress is going to take longer. Yeah? And this jump is just bullshit. I don't know what the fuck it wants of me. What do you want of me? How can you expect me to do this? Whatever you're asking me to do, I can't do it. If I wait for you to be going down. Boring! That's a gulp. That's a swig. Of nog. Yuck. Too much yuck. Thing I like becoming thing I do
Merry
not like
Christmas and
as
Happy
I drink
New Year.
more and more.
Any funny fuck-ups you had? Tafu by accidentally flashing the court.
What?
Wearing a shirt ain't enough for a Zoom call and the camera fell down. Wear pants.
Son,
LOL.
I don't know what the freak y'all are talking about. I don't know what you just said. But this much is certain. Whatever you said, surely, you said a thing, and I heard it. And it entered into my brain, and my brain tried to decipher the statement. And brain went, cannot decipher, cannot decipher statement. Me do not know what it mean. Me do not know what it mean. And I just have to be like, okay. How many times do I have to tell you guys? You gotta proofread your super chats before you send them. Just give it a little proofread. Just say, you know what? I'm gonna read this twice before I hit send. And then I will receive it, and I'll know what you're asking of me, and then I can answer. I want to answer it. I want to be able to answer it for you. I do. But you gotta meet me halfway and proofread it. Otherwise, who knows what you just said? I think I do have to tip jump here. I have to tip jump, but with momentum. Which is the hardest kind of tip jump. Boring. That's another gulp. Oh my gosh, it's like halfway gone. I've drank a 1/4 gallon of eggnog. I've done it. Can I have my fucking shell back, please? Thank you. Come on, no! Oh, good. One more. Gulp. Everybody falls, but not everyone gets back up. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna have dinner tonight. I'm gonna skip it. I've lost my appetite. I was gonna have a steak. I wonder how long that steak will keep in my fridge before it goes bad. Steak and veggies. Not tonight. Not anymore. Wouldn't want to now. But also, I guess I am kind of proud of myself, because I said, you know, I'm going to issue a challenge today. And, I've stuck to it. I have. I stuck to it. Oh, I done her. Oh, I done her. Y'all thought I wouldn't done her, but I done her. I done her. I done her. Oh, I got her done. I said, every time I crack this egg, I'll take a swig of nog. And I done her. Kobe! Beth and Nuts Turdwell, thanks for gifting that sub again. Whenever there's a gifted sub, 7 out of 10 times, it's our friend Beth and Nuts Turdwell. Boing! Careful, careful! Careful! Hey! Hey, careful! Kobe. I really don't know what the game wants of me here. How can I do something this complicated? This is like a complicated jump. I find this jump to be very complicated, because there's so much room for it. Like, this would be hard even without the spinning egg beater thing. I feel like the only way that I could ever do this is if I just practice it a million times, but I don't want to do that. Because every time I fall, I have to come all the way back up again. I have to do the first jump again. I have to jump onto the shelf to the right with the freezer thing on it. It's got the ice on the side, kind of like seeping over. Then I cross that wooden plank. Then I gotta jump through the beater for the first time. There's so much room for error here. It just seems like the kind of thing that I could do a million times and not get any better at. So you can jump over it. So I should jump over it, the beater. And if I should jump over it, then I should wait for the beater to be going down like that. And that's when I go. Unless the jump is gonna take so long that I should jump when the beater is at the top. ASMR, bald guy rants about Garfield. I don't know what you're talking about. I haven't mentioned Garfield once. What have I said about Garfield? I haven't brought Garfield up. I'm talking about this dang egg. Who's talking about Garfield? What if I go when it's at the top? Now, go. Yep. No! That one I didn't aim right, but you know what? I might have been onto something with that. Swig time. Ugh. Give me my shell. Why is it taking so long for me to get my shell back today? Usually it doesn't take quite that long. Yep. Copy. No, 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 no! Oh god, no! This is the worst stream I've ever done. Ever, ever. Of course, that would mean that they're all going to be uphill from here. Yuck! Another swig. 20, that was my 20th swig? Or 21? 21. Court says 21. Imagine if I drank an entire half-gallon of eggnog in one sitting. That can't be healthy. That cannot be good for me. But I'm sure I'll live. I'm gonna go to the... They're gonna take me to the emergency room. They wheel me into the emergency room. The doctor says, "Good God, this man has eggnog for blood! All of his blood has been replaced by eggnog. What happened? No! It's okay, didn't break, didn't break. How did that happen, sir? Why, you've drank so much eggnog that you're more nog than man." You're gonna have to pee so bad later? I kinda have to pee a little bit right now, but I can hold it. But also, does nog make you pee, or would that be water that makes you pee? I don't know. Can somebody Google? Can somebody Google, does nog make you pee? Can somebody open up Grok and say, "Hey Grok, do nog make you pee?" See, Grok tried to decipher that question. Grok is like, "What the fuck are you talking about, man? Do nog make you pee? I don't even know what... I don't even know what that means. Grok, do nog make you pee? Do you have to pee when you have nog? I drank nog, do I pee? I got a bladder full of nog right about now. Where's my phone? Where's my phone? I will find phone. Happy golden days of yore. Faithful friends that are dear to us. Do nog make you, just the letter U, just the letter U, pee. Do nog make you pee? Grok, what do you think? Thinking. Nog is thinking. Eggnog can make you pee more, especially if it's the spiked kind. Here's why. Alcohol is a well-known... I can't believe it knew what I was asking. How did you know? Grok, how did you know? Grok, smarter than I realized. Alcohol is a well-known diuretic. It inhibits anti-diuretic hormone, so your kidneys produce more urine, and you can end up peeing out more fluid than you drank. That's part of why booze gives hangovers versus dehydration. But you're assuming, no, why are you assuming? Why are you assuming that this is alcoholic nog? Many holiday eggnogs include rum, bourbon, brandy, or other spirits, which amps up that effect. Even non-alcoholic versions have dairy, milk/cream, which contains lactose and can act as a mild diuretic for some people. Especially if you're lactose intolerant, it might cause urgency or more frequent trips. Plus, it's a liquid you're drinking, so naturally more in, more out. If your eggnog is boozy, yeah, it'll probably send you to the bathroom more often. Non-spiked, less so, but still more than nothing. Enjoy in moderation this holiday season. Got a favorite Christmas movie and Christmas meal? I don't know about meal, but do I have a favorite Christmas movie? TT8, thank you for the super chat. You didn't attach a message to it, but you didn't need to. We have an unspoken bond, you and I. Why, it's almost like we don't even need words. I am feeling it, though. I do have to pee. The nog is working. I'm gonna tell you, that nog, it runs straight through you. It runs straight through you. I gotta take me a nog piss. You know when you got the nog piss? This is gonna be my dinner. I don't think I'm gonna want to eat anything. Boing! No! I'm gonna try jumping when it's immediately at the top. I think that's it. I think that's the trick. Going hog for some nog? Let me tell you, I go hog on that nog. I could go hog on some nog right about now. I'm fixing to go a hog on that nog. Bang! No. Oh, God. Okay. Don't wobble, don't wobble, don't wobble. Locking in. Boing. But this much I'll tell you. I tell you this for free.
What's your favorite parody you made?
I got a parody for you. You know the rest. You know how it goes. You know that old chestnut. What's my favorite parody that I made? I don't know. It's hard to love a parody. It's not any kind of original work. What is my favorite parody that I made? I'm gonna go when you're right at the top, yeah? For you to be at the top, then gun it. Boing! No! Swig! Chug-a-lug, chug-a-lug, chug-a-lug. Over the... Oh no! Again, one more time. Ugh. Over the lips, past the gums. Look out, Noggy, here you come. Nope. As the game is going on, and as I get into the home stretch of this shit, it's just getting so much harder, and I keep getting stuck on little individual spots for longer and longer. Which means that as I'm into the home stretch, as I start to wind this all down, you guys are gonna see me stuck in the same spots over and over and over again, and I don't know if there's anything I can do about that. I wish I could be better at this game for you. I don't know if that's ever gonna happen, since I've played it a lot, and I am still so very, very bad. Think about how many hours I've played this. I've got like well over 20 hours now, I think. Okay, well you're gonna get better, right? No. No! Gulp. Ugh. I can only try my best. That's the best thing that I can offer you, is trying my best. Thunk. My belly is full of eggnog. My belly is full of eggnog. Clap, clap. Bump-a-dump-a-dump. Clap, clap. Bump-a-dump-a-dump. Clap, clap. Oh my god, I'm gonna puke. No! God! At least it didn't break. It did not break. That's good. It is good that it did not break. Click. Boodle-a-doo-doo. Hello, my little birdie friend. Have a holly jolly Christmas. It's the best time of the year. I don't know if there'll be snow, but have a cup of cheer. Have a holly jolly Christmas. And when you walk down the street, say hello to friends you know and everyone you meet. No, no, no! God, no! Stop! Ho, ho, the mistletoe hung where you can see. Somebody waits for you. Kiss her, no. Kiss her once for me. Ugh. Have a holly jolly Christmas. And in case you didn't hear, oh by golly, have a holly jolly Christmas this year. Can somebody Google search if I drink half gallon of eggnog all at once, will anything happen? Dear Gruck, if I drink half gallon of eggnog all at once, will I have to go to emergency room? Will I be fine? Will I be safe? I did drink a whole bottle of wine the other day in one night, but that's only because my decision to drink the second half of the bottle of wine was informed by the fact that I already drank the first half of the bottle of wine. And so naturally I was not thinking clearly. But that didn't kill me. What do you think is most likely to send me to the emergency room? Wine or nog? My heart is beating so fast right now. My heart is going bum 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 bum. I got the nog shakes. I got the nog shakes. You never want to get the nog shakes. Too much sugar, yeah, probably. I hope that's all it is. It'd be hard to fall asleep tonight. Look at that, I'm balancing my egg. I think no. I think I should do a tip jump here. But it's so hard to do a tip jump with momentum. It's like impossible. Because when I get to the end of this platform, I don't know if I'll be on my tip. Wait, at the top, and then go. Nope, what happened? No momentum, not enough momentum. This jump is fucking impossible, man. I don't know. I might have to watch a video. That one's fine. Maybe I'm just happy that I'm not in the fucking freezer anymore, because that was miserable. Nope. Click. Got it. Boing. You watch any other streamer play this game? They are all so much better at it than I am. I think Queso played it for like 9 hours, and he got all the way to the end. And I'm at like 20 hours. I'm so sick of Queso being better at every game than I am, except for Baby Steps, where I do have him beat because he could not get to the top of the peak. He couldn't get the final ending of Baby Steps, and I did get it, and you guys saw me do it. You saw me get there. I got there. He couldn't do it. He gave up. The man gave up. Not me, though. Boring. Nope, that might have been it. And now I have to take another swig. That might have been it. If it weren't for the fact that I hit the beater, that was so good. That was so, I think I had momentum. I did a tip jump. I think I would have got far enough. Another swig. Ah, I don't want any more. I really don't want any more. Stop drinking it? I can't. I said that was the challenge. I issued myself a challenge. This is it. This is how the challenge is gonna go. Boring? No. Shoot. Ho, ho, the mistletoe. No, 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 no. One more. Here we go. Ugh. I am taking smaller gulps now, though. The size of the gulps is decreased. I have to. I have no choice. The size of the gulps has decreased in size. But I am still drinking it. I might have to wrap it up soon, though. But I made so little... I made no progress today. So little progress was actually made. I got to, like... What was it, like two drones? I got to 2 drones. That's pathetic. But then I guess that means that the egg streams will continue. Which you guys will be happy about, but I will be very unhappy about. No, no, no! Stop it! Ugh. Oh, it got me. Come on. Come in. I think I'm locked out. I think I'm emotionally compromised. The combination of the fact that the game, stop. The game has gotten into my head, which does happen. I feel like it's very sluggish right now from drinking half a gallon of eggnog. I want to lie down and take a nap. I do not feel good after drinking that much. It turns out you can't just like drink an obscene quantity, say amount. You cannot just drink an obscene amount of eggnog and feel great. You will not feel great. You'll feel, whoops, not so great. You shouldn't drink eggnog like it's water. It does not hydrate you well. It just makes you want to take a nap. A holiday nap, a Christmas nap. You brought this upon yourself? Yeah, but I thought it would be fun. I thought it would be fun. Famous last words. I thought it would be fun. I did it because I thought it would be fun. I didn't think it was going to give me the eggnog sweats. Nope. And also the game is getting harder. Remember at the beginning of this game when we were in the chicken coop? Oh, how quaint it was. I can't stop burping. The nog got me burpy. I got burpy from the nog. I got nog drunk from the nog. I got the nog sweats. I got the nog burps. I got the nog coma. I thought it was a funny idea. I had to go back to the grocery store this morning because I forgot to get peanut butter yesterday. And I was like, you know, it would be a funny idea. I have to play egg game today. What if I got some nog? And then every time I crack my egg in egg game, I take some nog. I take a hit of nog. I take a shot of nog. I bet that all of the chatters will think it is funny and quirky and unique, and they will love it. Of course, I didn't account for the fact that it might make me worse at the game. It's ooh, careful. It's robbed me of my faculties. Kobe. And I have to pee. Which I swore that I would never pee. I said I will never pee. Oh, you think you can make me pee? Fat chance, pal. I will never pee. I ain't never peed before, and I ain't gonna start now! God, it was right at the top, though! It was right at the top! I don't know what they want. I don't know what they want for that jump. I don't know how I could ever get better at that jump. I can't practice it, because I have to go back up every time. No! Also, I did just break my egg. I gotta swig again. I did just break my egg. Another swig incoming. Yuck. Simply having a wonderful Christmas time. It's Christmas time yet again, so spend some time with your best friend. Those are the lyrics, that's how they go. More eggnog for me. Yuck, what do you know? Eggnog is one of those things I've wanted to try ever since I saw it on The Simpsons. It's not something common in my country. That's a shame, because it is pretty good. I've always really liked it. You just wouldn't want to drink this much of it all at once. But I think it's pretty great. I fuck with it. Yeah, I fuck with it. I fuck with that nog. I can pound a boy, let me tell you, son, I can pound a nog. Me and the boys gonna meet up this weekend and pound a nog. I'll try one more time. You can get one more attempt out of me, and then I'll call it quits. This was a bad idea. Unfortunately, I have to say, this was all a bad idea. I should not have done this. I didn't realize just how much... I've cracked my egg 73 times? No, I didn't start at 100. I have not taken 73 sips of eggnog. That would be crazy. Come on. Oh, I gotta pee so bad. Boing! Love that. Kobe. Kobe. What if I wait for you to be at the bottom instead? I'm gonna do bottom instead. This is it. Last attempt of the day. We're gonna try bottom. Go. Boring. Nope. God. It just seems like no matter when I jump, I hit it every time. Every time I hit it. Merry Christmas and happy holidays, everyone. Please nog responsibly. Thank you, Court. One more hit. I broke my egg one more time. I'm getting one more hit. That's it. That's the last one. How much is left? There's like maybe a quarter or a third left. How many sips of eggnog was that? How many did I get to in the end? 31? And we're just at 3 hours. I feel awful. I want to lie down so bad. I can't believe that if you drink all of that eggnog all at once. How many glasses of eggnog might that have been? That might have been like 4 or 5 glasses of eggnog all at once. If you do that, here's what I've learned. If you do that, you don't feel good. It's not a good feeling. I would advise against it. But I hope, in the very least, save and quit. I hope in the very least that my pain is your pleasure. I really do hope that. 19.5 hours in egg game. Almost at 20. I thought I was over 20, but I'm almost at 20. And also, you know what they say, as I said earlier, pain is temporary, film is forever. Or in this case, pain is temporary, VOD, streaming VOD is forever. Nobody can ever take this VOD away from me. It'll be immortalized on this channel, on my YouTube channel, for all time. For anyone to watch. Even 1,000 years from now, if somebody's like, I want to watch a man drink a lot of eggnog all at once, while he plays a stupid fucking game about rolling an egg around, well, if that's what they want, they can have it. It's theirs. But you know what that means. It means it's time to wind things down. God, I gotta pee. Yeah, nog make you pee. It really works. It's true. We had a few good laughs, my friends, made a few memories, and although now the fun must end, I hope you see what you mean to me. You're all my neighbors and allies, and though it's time to part, as we traverse through lows and highs, I'll keep you all inside my heart. Sorry that it's time to go, but we can still share one more song. It's because I love you so that it hurts to say so long. Red and yellow, black and white, you're all precious in my sight, but it's time for us to say so long. Bing, 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 bing. Okay. Any skip super chats? No. Good job, Plankton. Good job to me for playing game and not really making a whole lot of progress, which is frustrating. But sticking to the challenge that I gave myself to drink the nog every time I crack my egg. I will never do that again. Mistake. Don't do it. Don't do it. Good job to Court, our mod, our lovely mod here, doing all the moderating. Banning everybody. It's kicking them out, timing them out. I don't know if she actually did any modding today or if maybe it wasn't necessary, but thanks anyway. And also thanks to all of you. Thanks to all of the viewers for showing up and watching. But I gotta get out of here. I'd like to take a moment to encourage you all to consider joining my Patreon, which now has over 10 years of updates. For just $5 a month, you can get access to useful resources for artists and animators, such as source files, presets, and tutorials, and the link is in the description below. And if you're not interested in the art stuff, but you'd still like to support what I do, you can become a channel member right here on YouTube and get access to exclusive emotes in the chat. That's going to be it for me, folks. I'll see you on Friday. Merry Christmas to everybody. If you celebrate, Merry whatever. If you celebrate something else, I hope you have a good one. I hope it's a holly jolly Christmas for all of you, for each and every one of you, every single one of you. And thanks to everyone who joined us for this stream. Thank you so much for inviting me into your home and allowing me to spend the afternoon with you. It's been an honor and a privilege. And remember, I am close personal friends with each and every one of you. So long.